filter.
Well, here we are again, talking the good talk. This is another one of our hot takes, and it's not hot take, it's high take.
I thought he said hotcakes. I got excited.
Yeah,
Woo!
I know. And when I say donuts, you also get excited.
You say donuts, I feel like I'm a cop. Show me the donuts. Well, this show here, we're going to do a little different. This is part 2. We talked to you last time about commercials with the pills and all the side effects when you have to take the pills, and every commercial that here, take this, it'll cure your rash, but you might die.
Yeah.
This is a whole new take. This is part 2 commercials.
And the other thing is that they've come up with all these other ailments. It's like, someone's hand shaking now. You go to shake someone's hand, you miss it. You go to pick up a glass, you miss it. It's like, when did that happen?
Right. So those commercials, that was part 2. We did that on that. Hopefully you watched that. If you didn't, go back and watch it. It's a great one.
Yeah.
This one here, we're going to talk about commercials. It's not like when we were younger, Tim. Where's the beef?
Yeah.
Those commercials, the commercials that made you laugh. And but nowadays,
funny and satire. Yeah. And we were hoping, but it's again, these people that are basically producers and Hollywood and all that kind of stuff. We talked about that in the movies. DEI is live and well in our commercials. And I'll start it by saying this. I can't turn on a commercial now that doesn't have a gay and lesbian couple, doesn't have some woke thing, and you never see a commercial anymore where now it's got to be Asian dad, white mom, black son, white daughter, and it's like, really? You think that by putting all that up there will make people go out and buy of all those ethnicities? It's like, where do you really think we're that stupid?
Well, my theory on this, Tim, and my thought on this is this. I didn't realize how much they've diversified the commercials now. Okay. Now I look back and go, wow, did white people really dominate every commercial back in the day? And I think they kind of did. Now that I see the diversification of these commercials. But I think they went a little too extreme.
Yeah, it's over.
I'm not saying, I look back and go, man, they might've been right. They might've had every commercial was white family, white guy. That's the stereotype, what, America, the dream is. But now I see why they did it. Throw a couple, mix it up a little bit. But then now they took it to, you can't watch any commercials without seeing that.
Yeah,
it's every single one now.
100%.
I think they should have just maybe put them in little by little, and it wouldn't have been right in your face.
Well, and like I said, Asian dad, white mom, this, that, and another. It's like, you know what? We know there are authentic Asian dad, Asian mom, Asian kids. So if you're going to do that, do that. That's the way I see it.
Right. Have an Asian mom, Asian dad, Asian kid. Why not? They're families too. I mean, come on.
Yeah. But it's this snowflake culture where we have to be politically correct.
They came too hard with the change.
Well, and it's not going back because we don't make the commercials.
No.
If there's a commercial on here, it's going to be a black family, white family, Asian family in the story.
Right, right. Real life families. I mean, we don't have to make up these. Let's mix them up. Hey, give me. I would hate to be these directors in these commercials now. Oh, I gotta wait till the other person gets here, because if we don't have them in here, we're gonna get in trouble. Come on, just run with what you got. Run the commercials.
But you know what? I will say this, because I remember when I saw the first commercial with the black lady in it. And I remember the commercial because it had that impact on me because I'd never seen it before. Right.
That's what I'm saying. We were used to it. And I didn't realize how much we used to.
And that was wrong.
Right.
But I remember, and it was like a Dove commercial where they're, rubbing their hands like the lotion and stuff like that. And it was this black woman.
Right.
And it's like, wow, I'd never seen it, And so, yes, I agree with what the progression was, but where we're at now,
Right. They
It's
took it. They just took it
ridiculous.
too extreme.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that maybe one side. Oh, I'm glad we took it over. No,
Yeah.
you taking it over is not what we. Not now. You just went from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
There's that middle. Let's meet in the middle, everybody. Let's meet in the middle. And I think, I might actually buy your product. Who knows?
Right. And the other one now that gets pumped in, because I have Hulu Live. And when I watch,
you scared me. I thought you were going to say you had a hula hoop. Oh my God. That would have been something to show you on here, folks.
I can work a hula hoop.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you can.
Yeah. So anyways, is this freaking Ellen DeGeneres, face cream. She looks like an old guy.
I thought she was moving to Canada or something.
No, she went to England or some shit like that and came back.
Oh,
it's like, stay there then. But she's
you and Rosie should have fun over there.
And I can tell you this. I have had an encounter with Ellen DeGeneres because I was in the cannabis industry. We had a store in Santa Barbara, and she has a house there. And she'd come in, and she is the nastiest piece of shit that walks the planet.
Well,
it's not because you're gay, Ellen. It's not because you're not talented. It's not because
she's a miserable person.
You're a miserable, and this is some of the things her staff has said. And it's like, okay, disgruntled employee, or is this true? And have an interaction with her like that, it's like,
I know people like that. And you know what? My mother taught me, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing else. So this is the first time you're going to hear me have a filter. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. All right. So, but now it's her aging cream. And I mean, and the skank that they've got in there going, see, I don't have bags anymore. It's like, lady, you're never going to get rid of those bags. I don't care what the cream is. It ain't working. It ain't going to work.
Cream in the world.
Yeah, not at all. But anyways, that's another commercial that runs over and over and over.
So yeah, watch the commercials, guys, and you tell us what you think. If you notice what we've noticed, I mean, we're just calling it like it is.
Yeah.
We're not taking sides. We're not, being any one way or the other. We're just telling you I think my opinion, and we're entitled to our opinions. Yeah. We're entitled to the buffet line too, so don't get in our way.
Exactly. Stay there as long as we want.
Yeah. For that 4-hour shit, you got to go. That doesn't apply to us.
Yeah.
So yeah, you let us know if you see what we're seeing on these commercials.
Yeah. And then prove me wrong from my take, because I don't think you can. All right. Fat Farm, light it up.
Fat Family, goodbye.
1, 2, 3. 2 fat guys in a microphone. 2 fat guys in a microphone. 2 fat guys in a microphone. Big talk, no filter.